Let's consider tropisms. Tropism is defined as the bending response of a plant to stimulus. When the response is to light, we refer to it as phototropism. When the response is due to gravity, it is called geotropism. When the response is towards the stimulus, we call it positive tropism, and when the response is away from the stimulus, we refer to it as negative tropism. This slide shows the effect of light on a growing plant. In the first sketch, we see auxins at the tip, moving down the plant and making the plant grow taller. When we subject this plant to light, in this case, unilateral light from one side, the auxins tend to move away from the light. With a high concentration of auxins on one side, that side begins to grow faster, and causes the plant to bend towards the light as seen there. Explaining for the phototropism. Again, the growing point, tip of the plant. X indicating the auxins, red arrows indicating the distribution, so the auxins are distributed evenly down the sides. This sketch shows an equal distribution on either side of the stem. However, when we subject the plant to unilateral light, we can label this as light. We notice that the auxins move to the shadow side, the side away from the light. And here, they cause an increased growth on that side. It is because of the auxins, we remember, are responsible for cell division and cell elongation, thus the shadow sides grow more than the light side. In order to accommodate the greater growth on the shadow side than the light side, the stem now bends towards the light. If you remember, the light came from this side. Now the stem bends towards the light, that is phototropism, and we conclude by saying stems are positively phototropic. This slide clarifies what we have just shown in a clear aspect: light shining on the tip of the stem, auxin molecules being distributed at the tip of the stem. When we move the light to one side, the auxins now move to the shadow side. We label this as the shadow side again. Here, they accumulate and promote growth by increasing the number of cells, and increasing the length of the cells, so that the side grows more than the light side. Finally, resulting in the stem bending towards the light. Phototropism again, bending of a plant towards the light. Geotropism is a response of a plant to gravity. From observation, roots respond positively to gravity. They grow down. Stems grow up, so stems would be negatively geotropic, and roots would be positively geotropic. Gravity attracts auxins to the lower side. When they accumulate on the lower side, we notice here, the response is very much different. A high presence of auxins on the lower side inhibit, that means stops or prevents. The lower side is prevented from getting longer, because of the high presence of auxins, so the upper side grows more. Lower side grows less. Thus the root now bends towards gravity. That means towards the ground. The lower side, because it grows slowly, allows this to happen.